This week on Test Drive, we look at the 1992 Toyota Camry, a car that has got some pretty big shoes to fill.
Well, it was the better part of 30 years ago that I did the road test on my first Camry. And I remember back then it was about as utilitarian as the average fridge. It was square, it was ugly. It did, however, everything it was supposed to do, and it did it very well. And one of the things that really brought it to prominence was the fact that it was reliable and has remained that way over many, many years. Now the 8th generation, all new, much better chassis. The new hybrid is particularly impressive. The manner in which it switches between gas and electric is very smooth. One of the things I find intriguing is that it's faster than the base 4-cylinder model. It's quicker through the mid-range than the V6 engine, and yet it's got better fuel economy than either of them. So you really do get to have your cake and eat it too. It's a very interesting piece of technology.
The first thing that you notice when you walk up to the car is it is sleek and sexy and really strikes your eye the way that no Camry has done before. And then you have the opportunity to get into it and realize that the driving experience has been completely transformed. So we're really proud of it. We think the chief engineer and his team have done an incredible job at crafting this new vehicle. So for us in North America, with Camry being the #1 selling car in North America, we think it's one of those benchmark moments where the whole marketplace changes.
Today, and internationally, an intermediate sedan market is shrinking, as you know, and a shift to SUVs. But we believe, even I believe, and the sedan body, 3-box body style, is an essential body style for the car. Why today, like this kind of situation? This is the biggest headache for us or threat for us. The simple reason why we are struggling to sell sedan today, we could not provide or introduce the best sedan in the market today.
You know, with over 25,000 new parts, including the first ever Camry quad exhaust pipes, the only thing that may remain the same in this car is the actual Toyota badge. Now, when it comes to the interiors, look at that, a red interior on a Camry. I love it. What I don't love is there's not an available heated steering wheel, but it's not because of a lack of effort from Toyota Canada. What I do like, the increased visibility. Among other things, they've lowered the hood and they've lowered the dashboard and they've repositioned the A-pillars. Now, what Toyota is saying about this new car is they'd like to move away from the rational to the more emotional. But let's not forget what got Toyota to the party today, and that's being rational and being dependable.
We want to get more emotional, and that's great. I would just put in a plug for the rational side. We also want to deliver more fuel economy and better value for money and all of those things that people come to Toyota for anyway. But add to that just that wow factor. You see immediately that this is not the Camry of old. It's wider, it's lower, it's planted, but it's got some amazing style lines to it.
I remember years ago, the Ford 500 was introduced, and its whole reason for being was to mimic a Camry. It looked like a Camry, it drove like a Camry, and it was the biggest flop you've ever seen. Why? Because it wasn't a Camry. And I don't know what it is the Camry has, but it has something that a lot of people try to imitate, but very few can replicate.
We've got a very broad offering of products across trucks, SUVs, and cars. And anywhere that we compete, we want to be, best of breed.
It might be a little bit snobbish way to say, but then if we can ignite the sedan market or 3-box market, so then that's very happy and pleased to say, we are proud to say, and we can ignite the sedan market again. Yeah.
So if you're watching this on Facebook, please remember the big 3, to like, to share, and to follow. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. We've got 30 years of content. There's gotta be something you like.